and welcome back once again to Haut Beyleron. So we've got one quick fertilising job to do here. We have to run up to the grass field. We've realistically got to spread some lime on that as well. But we want to run up to the grass field. We want to get that to its second fertilising state. It's only at its first at the moment. I was considering rolling it in to get that, but it has already started to grow, so we're not going to worry about rolling it in. Probably should have done that as soon as we mowed it. So we'll get up there, we'll get that spread, and from there I think we're going to mow and ted the grass field beside the cow barn. We'll mow that, ted it, get it turned to hay. Then we can potentially look at moving on to July. Now, with $280,000 in the bank, what we're going to do is we've got to buy a milk tanker. So we want to be able to get milk from our cow barn to the bakery and the dairy. So we'll buy a milk tanker. We may buy a decent sized one that can do both water and milk. If it's got water in it, and we need to put milk into it, we'll just remove the water using power tools or the F12 mod, because water's going to cost us nothing. But what I'm thinking is, we just get this guy field work, we'll get him driving up there. Hopefully he'll start spreading. So what I'm thinking, the sprayer's gone. What I'm thinking as far as tankers is we'll look at this guy. We want it for our milk. We also want it to be able to take water to both the cow pen and the greenhouse. Has this guy got himself stuck there, or? I think he has. That's alright, we'll deal with him in a second. And we need to also look at a truck. We'll probably go with, oh wow, that's expensive, isn't it? We probably will go with that one. You don't see Max, as far as I'm aware, in Europe. We might end up looking at probably one of the Anthems, but we'll see. Yeah, he's got himself stuck there. Not sure what he's stuck on. Okay. We'll take over from now, mate, don't worry. Just can't hire good help anymore. But we'll get this done, then we'll get on to mowing that lawn. Now, this one up here does say that it's ready to harvest, but it is still fairly low. Does need lime as well, doesn't need ploughing, but it probably will sometime in the near future. If it does, what we'll do is we'll extend that field pretty much right out to the road. So it is just one big grass paddock. It'll get rid of all those shrubs around the side. and we'll also go down the front section on the back side of that house. But anyway, we'll get this done, get back to the farm, and we'll throw the mowers onto the Fendt, which we're still not in a position to replace. We'll get rid of that eventually, or we'll find another replacement. Realistically, both of these tractors we could probably look at getting rid of, but we want to be able to replace them with tractors that we can use. This is going to be nice and quick looking at the spread of that. Okay guys, we'll see you back down at the other farm. Or back down at the farm. Okay, we're back. What we'll do, we'll just hook this guy up to the tether. He can now sit there and wait. Run across, we'll grab the big boy. We've got 3 pallets per chicken coop now, so that's not too bad. They're getting on. What we'll do, we'll hook these mowers up. We'll make sure they are in wide spreading. Pretty sure they should be. I think they are. We'll find out once they're dropped down. I don't think that we changed them back. So get it all unfolded. Get them lowered down, and look at that. We are on wide dropping. Okay guys, we'll get this done and we will see you once this is all done and picked up. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to push. just onto this last little run here. I was contemplating picking this up with the forage wagon and putting it into the hayloft. But the issue I have with that is we're looking at rain soon. I want to get this picked up, and our best bet is actually going to be to bale it. At least if it's baled, sitting in the rain isn't such a bad thing. For the most part, this thing swings way too quick. Yeah, for the most part, they'll be nicely compacted. We won't have to worry about it too much as far as water getting on them. Reversing this thing is a nightmare. But anyway, that's the windrowing done. The baler's right here. It'll have a little bit in there. I think it's like 30 or 40% from the previous field 2. But we'll get this done. Once this is done, we'll have a look at the animals. I do have the ute up at the greenhouse. That is full, as is the trailer that's attached to it of strawberries. So we may even potentially drop some of them off at the bakery. I think it's only one pallet the bakery needs, and the rest of it can go up to the farm store. Up. And we want to turn auto drop on, which is Z. Right, so we'll get this done. And then see if there's something we want to do before June ends. Don't think any of our crops are going to be ready next month. I think it's August for the wheat and then October for the oats. Something along those lines. But anyway guys, we'll throw this into a time lapse, let you guys bop along to some music, and we'll get the work done. And it's finally starting to rain. Okay, so we've got 3 swaths left. That's not too bad. Not doing too bad. We're picking up quite a bit more than I thought we were going to. Especially for a field this size. It'll be great once we increase the farm as far as fields go, and we also missed a lot back here. So yeah, once we purchase another field, especially one of the ones up near the tailor shop, the oil mill and the sugar mill, I'm pretty sure it's field 18 that I want to purchase up there and convert that into one big field. We can do our canola, sunflowers, so on in there. We'll only ever need to do like a decent hit of oats every now and then just to keep our flour running. and we'll continue to use this field down here for our oats, not our oats, our wheat, sorghum, stuff like that, just to keep the chickens fed. So we'll swap that up every now and then between wheat, barley, sorghum. I reckon we'll do sorghum next. Not sure we've done much of that yet. Probably one harvest. But we also want to start looking into, what are we at, 44, so pretty much what we started with in there. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not quite as much as we got off of that top field, but we've got 2 grass fields now, one for silage, one for hay. We'll continue to get straw off of our oats, and anytime we do wheat or barley for the chickens, we won't get any from the sorghum, obviously. But yeah, we've definitely got room to expand and plans to expand. Granted, we're not going to try and take over the whole map. That's crazy. We don't need that much. As for sugar, we can take on the occasional sugar beet contract, or I don't think there's any sugar cane on this map. So we'll get you shut down. We'll leave those bales there for now. Jump into this guy. There's another pallet there, but we've realistically got nowhere to put it. We'll take one pallet to... well, it's not even one pallet, I don't think, but we'll take what we need to the bakery. The rest of it we'll just get straight up to the farm shop, get it sold. Not expecting too much for this. Probably somewhere around the $5,500, $6,000, maybe $6,500 if we're lucky. we are talking, I think it's only about $750 per thousand. Oh, no, stay in that trigger. That's okay, we gotta sell the stuff off you first. There it goes. How do we go? 5,900. So, about where I expected it to be. But that's good, that means the bakery's full of strawberries. We're still producing strawberries, so we'll be able to keep that bakery topped up. From what I'm led to believe, it doesn't use too much in the way of cake production, so that's good. But what we're going to do is we're going to run home, we're going to rest throughout the rain, head into July, and we'll actually end the episode there, guys. It's going to be a short one for today, I think. There wasn't a great deal we needed to get done. Not sure when this episode will actually come out. I am quite a fair way behind on my editing and getting those videos posted, but at the end of the day, I've got 5 days worth sitting in a hospital bed coming up. Got a second part of a surgery that I had last year, second part of that coming up. It's apparently going to be a bit more intense than the last one, but it means I'm going to have a lot of time sitting in a hospital bed. That'll give me the time to get some videos edited, published, scheduled. I won't put them all out in one big hit. I'll probably put out 2 a day until we catch up. And we'll see how we go from there. Now, looking back at the first video recorded that's yet to be published, I think it's still got the sound issues. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It seems to be every time my computer updates or Steam updates or we get a game patch, whether my Logitech G Hub updates or even NVIDIA Shadowplay, anytime any one of those things update, it seems to mess around with my mic, and I don't catch it until after the episode is essentially aired. Now, it's getting to a point where if that does happen, what I might do is just look at making those videos a time lapse. You guys will see what we're doing, but it is kind of painful. But anyway, guys, once again, thank you very much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you enjoyed the content. Oh, we've already got one of them. If you did, please don't forget to share the video amongst your friends. Hit that like button, smack that notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future videos. Okay guys, thanks again. We'll see you next time.